Janako's panicking. I was on alert in case she might teleport away, but it seems she can't this time around, which finally means the end to this long, irritating floor. We meet and she starts trying to fool us in a cringe-worthy way.
なるほど、人違いか。信じるぞ。なら妹だろうが姉だろうがいとこだろうが世は構わぬ。同じ顔に責任を取らせるまでだ。ああ、全然信じてないっすね。仕方ないっす。実際これ全部無理やり言わされてて、自分もいい迷惑で。そうっす。ジナコさんは見えざる神の手に操られてるっす。僕は利用されているだけっす。確かにあの看板はジナコさんプロデュースっすけど、それが迷惑になるなんて全然想定外で、ほんのちょっとした手違いでこれっぽっちの悪意もないっす。
I like how she said it was an honest oopsies. My head is starting to hurt more and more. But if we can settle things without fighting, I agree that would be the best outcome.
分かってくれたっすか？ほんとお門違いっすよ。だからその物騒なサーバントとか引っ込めるっす。
I get it. Then kindly hand over your SG.
無理っす。敗北。それは自滅を意味するっす。ギブアップしたらそこでゲーム終了っす。この僕はジナコの中でも一番の人気者。比較的社交性に満ちたジナコさんなのです。つまりこの先に控えるジナコーズはどいつもこいつも恥ずかしさの決心。なんとしても僕で食い止めたいのです。そもそもジナコさん SG とか全然見当もつかないっす。なんすかそれ、辛いっすか？知らないものは渡せないっすね。
それは虫が良すぎるというものだろう。
Janako, frightened, shrinks back, and at the same time, her lance makes its appearance. The sense of who was in control completely shifts. I sense Saber get defensive and nervously snap up straight.
カルナさん、出てきてくれなんて頼んでないっしょ。
それも本心とは乖離した言葉だぞ、主よ。彼らも相応の危険と残された時間という対価を支払い迷宮に挑んだのだ。帰れと言われてただで帰る道理はないだろう。すまないな。不甲斐なき我が主人に代わってこれの不覚と不慮を詫びよう。
Saying that, Lancer gently closes his eyes. That was an apology, I suppose. I felt no offense or arrogance in it. He's downcast and truly remorsefully so. He had a purely dazzling straight attitude for one who was baptized clean of the many pesky signs we faced.
この迷宮もまた空爆なばかりで、本質はジナコ狩り切りのお部屋と大差はない。壮大な無駄と皮下脂肪のもとに成り立っている。探し物を見つけるには、洗い物の山から未着用の下着を引きずり出すに匹敵する恐るべき難行になるだろう。同情しよう。
さっきから言いたい放題っすね。あんたはどっちの味方っすか？
肉体的にはお前の味方だ。
精神的には味方と言ってほしかったっす。だったらマハーバラタだかヨガカレーだか知らないけど、マイナーな英霊なりに私の役に立ってみせてよ。
仰せとあらば答えよう。ただでは帰れぬ客人だ。せめて俺の槍を味わっていけ。
Goosebumps tingle over my skin. In contrast to his gentle closing remark, he swells in that instant with fighting spirit.
来るぞマスター、最大限の警戒を。どう見ても早くよな。自宅警備員で蓄えたカロリーを受けるがいいっす。当然のように。
One turn battle? Okay. I'll do this. And then we'll hit him hard. Followed by attack, followed by this. followed by break, followed by attack. Go.
見切る梵天よ
Good thing I guarded.
しばし市場を語ろう。告白するぞ。要は奏者が大好きだ。自動武道 MOD。
梵天よ
Damn it.
圧倒的、ひたすら圧倒的。この強さ、カルナさんはもはやランサーなんて地味なクラスじゃないっす。目からビームも出すし、そう、僕のサーバントは特別性。ビームの英霊、ランチャーっす。
Why does your Lancer look so tired then?
何？ランチャーだと？また特殊クラスの登場か。
仕方あるまいこれも特殊な性癖の主を持った俺の運命だ今後はランチャーで構わない
そしてこの物分かりの良さ、しかもとどめは刺さないもったいぶりとか、強者のゆとりってやつっすね。
手心を加えたつもりはないもとより一息で討ち取っていい相手ではあるまい相手の力量のほどを主人に見せた上で再度判断を仰ぐべきと結論したまで
He's strong, so sharp, so heavy. I'd forgotten what it was like to fight a real heroic spirit since coming to the far side of the moon. It's unfair how accurate he is, how cut and dry, unmerciful he is. With one fierce move, he completely exposed our own weaknesses.
これだけ余裕ぶってニコリともしないって何なの？心がたわしでできてるの？とにかく勝ったには違いないっしょ。なんだ強いじゃないの、私のサーバント。強いじゃないかあるな。これなら私自分にご褒美してもいいね。とっときのジャージンプリンだよね。
構わないが水槽のマナティーがアザラシになったところで BB は気にすまい
We found a crack.
それより先ほどから随分と字が露出してきたようだがそれはいいのか我が
A pain stabs at my left arm intermittently, the sign of an SG. It's clearly reacting to Janako and launchers back and forth. That overwhelming dominance had conversely weakened her mental wall. I can't afford to miss this perfect chance to provoke her.
じゃあ負けを認める？そっか。だったら最初からこんな凝った準備する必要なんかなかった。中ボスも小ボスも限界まで経験値稼ぎしてからアタックとか、つい作業プレイにはまっちゃう。私の悪い癖だ。
That's right. That's a habit of hers. Everything on this floor was devised by Junako. Now I'm starting to get what her SG is about. Junako's words are always wrapped up in a shell, however. Suddenly, they're all obvious lies. What's she protecting with these lies?
Oh, お粗末な嘘で悪かったね。強い人にはどうせわからない。私もあなたも傷つ。
The truth is, you wanted me to find out.
違うっつーの。
The truth is, she wanted me to find out. Those lies were like a key to her room of truth. Everyone lies. Anyone who doesn't lie is probably someone who has nothing dear to themselves. Junako Karigiri is different. That's definitely something important to her.
何それ？大切なものを持っている？私が？バカじゃないの？これだからガキンチョは鬱陶しくて青臭いんだ。何も分かってない。何も苦しんでいない。大切なものを守るための嘘。そんなの恵まれた勝ち組の余裕発言だっていうの。嘘つくしかない。生かされた嘘そのものが大切な自分になっちゃう人間だっているんだ。私には大切なものなん には誇れる自分なんてない。私はもう嘘つきなんだから。
Having her secret exposed, Janako's offshoot vanishes. Karna silently gauges his vanished master. We finish extracting our SG. Now the shield will be released. But out of all the SGs I've extracted so far, this one left the worst aftertaste.
"次のフロアの軌道を確認しました。まだやはり隠された SG があるようです。戻って、休息が必要よ。ところでレオ、ガトーはどこに行ったの？もしかして戻ってきてる？
彼でしたら同じそうにいますよ。帰還の術も尽きたまま。どうやら看板のメッセージにことごとく引っかかってはハマりを繰り返すうちにだいぶ出遅れたようですね。
はあ？付き合いがいいっていうか、疑うこと知らないっていうか。
兄さん、花壇に水をやるついでで良いので、ガトー団長に迷宮クリアの情報と帰還用のクリスタルを届けてもらえますか？
了解した。皇帝の整備のついでにだな。いや、そのまま忘れてしまいそうだ。今から向かおう。
Gato, I wonder if he's alright. There's one more person who's thoroughly adept with people. Jinako's servant, Lance Launcher. Though it naively looks like we managed to turn this bad situation around, the fact of the matter is that Karna's confidence wasn't broken in the slightest. The best thing would be if Jinako gave up and started being honest. Nothing will come out of thinking over this alone. Let's start by going back to my own room. Well, yeah, let's head back.
探索はここまで。続きは休んでからだぞ。
Hey, I thought you were going back. Oh, it's you. Good job exploring. I'm just about to head out to bring Gato back. I don't really need to be repeating this, but be sure to get some rest. Sorry. If your body starts to fail, it'll mean disaster whatever you do. Definitely. Hold on. Get some rest. Okay.
落ち着かぬのか？まったく次から次へと PB の新たな手を考えるものだ。その鳩が世はいい加減飽きた。どうせ秘密を知るならそなたの秘密を知りたい。
My secret? Even if you wanted to, how can I have secrets when my memory's hazy?
何かあるであろう。例えばそうだな。
With Saber giving me this cat-like smirk, I start unpleasantly sweating. What on earth is this heroic spirit gonna ask?
ヨとリンとラニ、それとサクラ。この中で誰が一番そなたの好みだ？もちろん性的な意味でだ。
What? Sexually? Meaning like that?
愛とか恋とかはさておき、ただ単純に肉としての意味合いだ。これならそなたも答えやすかろう。
That actually makes it harder to answer. But based on Saber's demeanor, it looks like she won't let me leave here unless I reply. I just have to go for it and say honestly. Ooh. 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 Well, I mean, since we're doing the Sakura path, right?
ほう、さくらか。そなたはいかにも女性らしい柔らかなタイプを好むのだな。さくらも良い。あの母性を思わせる豊満な胸と幼さの残る顔立ちは世も甘えたくなるというもの。そなたの秘密しかと受け取った。これで悪時期に疲れた腹も少しは回復するであろう。何、知った秘密は世の胸の内に留めておこう。そなたが良しとする異性的魅力を今後の参考に聞いたまでのこと。不意調はせぬ。安心するがよい。
Alright, end the day. Yeah, I already got that, so no. Sorry, I was thinking about a plan. No, there's nothing you need to apologize for, Praetor. Rather than keep pushing the pursuit to defeat Janako, it may be better to be indirect, like luring her into defeating herself. But it's not something I like to do, watching someone while sneering at the degenerate state and whatnot. If anyone can drag her out of the shadow of BB's mantle, I want to believe it's you. No, I do believe you can. What? I'll deal with Launcher. That guy's got no pizzazz, nothing at all actually. Though he has me beat in firepower, my beauty beats out his. It's not the strong who survive to the end. Indeed, it's those who are loved by all. Saber clenches her fist tight, ready for a rematch with Karna. Seeing her like this truly is reassuring. Karna may be a formidable adversary, but he still likely has some weak spots we can act on. After all, we fought against superior enemies countless times, and we've overcome them all. This situation isn't enough to get us down, and it won't, although...
どうした、マスター?
If something is bothering you, then let it be heard. I'll make almost any problem go away. I know why I'm looking so bleak. It's because I have yet to sort out the contents of the memories I got back. Memories of the Holy Grail came back to me. But even so, I can't recall the crucial reason I'm fighting. What kind of magus was I? And for what purpose did I seek the Holy Grail? My background, my life so to speak. I can't recall my past, the pedestal of my existence, that gives rise to uneasiness in my mind even now. Who knows? Maybe I simply forgot that I was actually some crazy bad person. You're making me laugh, Praetor. If you're a bad person, that would make kittens archdemons. Somehow, that really does hurt me in a way, Saber. Even I'm a bad person. Before I even realized that I had hurt people. Out of some impulse, I committed grave mistakes. Those may be mistakes, but not wrongdoing. Fear not, my master. You are you.
それでこそだ。奏者よ。
Even if all of your memories have yet to return, who you are hasn't changed a bit. As far as I know, you support the greatest star here. I want you to believe in me for now. Any memories you're missing now will come back in a flash once we escape the far side. I'll endure till then. Besides, my own memories aren't clear either. It wouldn't be very fair if only you got to recall everything. We vowed to soar across the skies together. For now, that's all I could want you to know. I see. Now that Saber said all that for me, my unease curiously disappears. So long as my memories are incomplete, my anxieties will probably come back. Nonetheless, I can now come to terms with my uncertainties. Alright, we have to get some rest. We only just begun Janako's labyrinth. We need to free her from BB's clutches and escape the far side as soon as possible. I see a day-to-day life. Oh, this is another new scene. Where the days passed quietly. I was always going through them, or rather, it's like I had gone through them at some point. Through those fond days. How many days had I spent there, I wonder? It was a fairly long time, but looking back on it now, it was also fleeting. It feels like it ended in the blink of an eye. That's... That's something that certainly happened. I recovered lost memories. I spoke with her for many days inside that infirmary about the days that were passing by. To her, who would eventually disappear, and to me, who had nothing that time was precious. So then, why did I forget about it? Since I lost them, since they were erased, there must be some meaning to it. BB suppressed these memories for some purpose. Memories of what happened over just a single day before the Holy Grail War started. That seems like a new scene too. I awake from a long dream. No, that was no dream. Getting back my memories back is affecting me. Everything I experienced in the preliminary was fake. The dream I was shown because of BB was a fabricated preliminary. I could always recall what happened during the preliminary ever since I woke up in the far side of the moon. But now that I have my memories back, scenes which hadn't crossed my mind now start to. Like how during the preliminary I tended to Sakura by the entrance. Like how after that my daily routine became chatting with her in the infirmary. But the memories I got back were evidence that these memories couldn't have happened. Putting the preliminary stuff aside for a second, Sakura served all the masters in the Holy Grail War's final selection equally as an impersonal AI. The only thing I spoke to Sakura about was the day that I tended to her by the entrance anyway. And so no matter how I look at it, these fragmented events I just saw couldn't have possibly occurred. I don't know what the meaning behind this contradiction is right now. It's inexplicable, but I don't have time to ruminate over it right now. I take a deep breath and leave my room with Saber beside me. Alright. Determined once more, I step forward. Alright, first up, student council briefing. As per usual, alright then. Revisiting the student council. Because what else is new? Good morning. You're looking a little on the pale side today. Shall we put on some black tea to settle you out?
Leo.
If I may, Leo, Julius is currently elsewhere. Utilizing Lady Rin's capacities may induce the opposite effect. On the other hand, Lady Rani's chai tea is not for everyone. I believe it would be wise to refrain from black tea this morning. I like Rani's sugar-packed milk tea though. However, it does seem likely that it will cause heartburn with how strong it is. Michael, we'll leave the black tea for another time. Come now, let's be hopeful that we'll get another chance for a tea party. Our president's got nerves of steel, doesn't he? He can't give up feeling playful because this isn't the Holy Grail War. That's not true, it's what I would like to say, but my level of alertness certainly has gone down. I'll be more cautious. Compared to the alter ego, Junako Kadagiri's disposition is mild. I think President Leo is judging this correctly. However, regarding the properties of an SG, there's no difference between those of an alter ego and a NEET. You have a point. A compulsive liar, SG, we have yet to encounter a type like this. Although, I honestly can't comprehend what SGs actually are. There's such a variety of them. Do all you women have them? Excuse me? I don't know or want to know what you mean by you women, but asking that is poor etiquette, President Leo. You're right, but not only revealing women's secrets but also evaluating them. I'll get complaints from women's groups. Yet, it's amazing that BB was able to induce such remarkable manifestations of the human mind's ways. Every human tries to hide a guilty conscience. Even I'm no exception to that. I really doubt that. People like you go around practically wearing fairness and justice on your backs. Even I've done things such as fake attendance on my lessons from time to time. When I do cheat, I'm efficient at it. At any rate, it's good that we cleared the floor, though now we need to really look around to get Junako's SGs. She is a compulsive liar. The best thing to do may be to forget about Junako as we knew her. Doesn't this bring into question the credibility of the information Junako Kadagiri provided to us before? That's true. It's a good idea to examine it, considering her SG, her personal information should be top priority. Well then, Michael, Saber, please keep up the good work. I reply to Leo with a nod and say, leave it to us. Wait, putting that aside for a second, I haven't seen Sakura. You're right. Where did she go? Ronnie, do you know what happened to Sakura? I apologize. I also became aware of it just now. I was too focused on my work. No matter where she moves to, Sakura would be sure to say something to us. She might not be in sight, but maybe she's in this room. I feel the same way. Sakura wouldn't leave the room without saying anything. What do you think, Leo? Oh yes, she fainted not too long ago, so I ordered her to rest in the infirmary. I told her to come back in an hour. Fainted? And you wait till now to tell us? Why are you so nonchalant, keeping quiet about something so important?
同意します。
I agree with Miss Tosaka. As much as you have no prejudice against AI, you occasionally act more mechanical than one, President Leo.
申し訳ありません。
I was respecting Sakura's own wishes, but not letting you all know was an oversight on my part. I'm sorry. Huh. Well, okay. As long as you feel some remorse. What's with you today? Did a couple of screws come loose, Leo? Maybe you're the one who needs black tea. It appears that way. I'm all blunders this morning. Due to witnessing everyone's SG, Sakura may have been overwhelmed by the complexity of the mind. And now she's finally awake, so please don't worry. She'll be focusing harder from now on. Michael, I'll leave Sakura in your care. If you have the time, please go check up on how she's doing. Yep, let's check up on her first. Infirmary, right? So, first floor. Let's check up on Sakura, see how she's doing. We arrive in the front of the infirmary. What's with me? The thought of entering is making me nervous for some reason. This is just a plain old room back in the Holy Grail War, but now it has importance to me. The word infirmary may have some special meaning, but not because this is old school. Gah, I just can't go in. Praetor, I'll wait for you here. Tend to Sakura. Leaving Saber in the hallway, I entered the infirmary alone. Sakura is... Oh, she looks better. Lee? Why are you here? Sakura looks at me perplexed. She's acting like she saw a ghost. I start by explaining the situation. I heard you fainted, so I came to check up on you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you for going out of your way to pay me a visit. I was resting up until just now, so my bodily functions have almost recovered, but... You're more exhausted than I am, Lee. I can tell without a scan. You look pale. Overall, not good. I think you pushed yourself a little too hard, Lee. Please consider your own needs, okay? Goes Sakura as if scolding a child. That's odd. Her little gesture makes me feel awfully relieved. What could I do now? What could... I know. How about a medical check? I declined, telling her it's not necessary. I'm only in a daze because I'm entranced by her movements. Oh, okay. I have nothing else to suggest, but, if you have the time, maybe you can stay here for just a little while longer. It's weird for an AI like me to be asking this. What's weird about it? I don't see why. AI don't do pointless things. Maybe it's weird if you take that nature of theirs into account? Regardless, staying in the infirmary works just fine for me. I nod and take a seat. Of course. Alright, thank you. Okay, please sit tight. We don't get to do this often, so let's have our fill of my goods. What? Fill of her goods? What is Sakura talking about? All we've had you do is fight, fight, fight. At least let me treat you to some tea whenever you're in the infirmary. Huh? Is something wrong? Perhaps your heart rate is elevated? Okay, tea. Okay. I almost made the blunder of my life thanks to her tricky linguistics. Tea, no problem. Better. I'll humbly partake. Even the way she words things makes me laugh too. Like, I'm like, wait, whoa, what do you mean your goods? But I already knew what she meant. The game characters, however, nope. Yes, please help yourself. I tried reproducing high-grade Kimun tea. You can't find this on Earth anymore. The black tea Sakura made for me has a flowery fragrance. We're not doing anything. We don't need to talk about anything. We're just leisurely enjoying some tea. There's a clock ticking. The setting sun dyes the interior orange. This moment is peaceful. The countless worries always hovering over me are no longer present. Senpai? Next thing I knew, I was expressing doubts that were weighing on my mind. and how despite having my memories back, I can't recall the reason why I fight. About the fear of it, I'm nothing more than a nameless somebody, even as of now. Even if I did participate in Fight to the Holy Grail War. Now I know. I realized that I'm Michael Lee, a master inside the Seraph. I probably chose to fight to the Holy Grail War to shed light on my own circumstances or reasons to find out who I was. Against that person, me, masters fought and perished. Some fought for desire, some fought for beliefs, some fought for faith, some fought for ideals, and finally, some fought to prove themselves. They all gambled their lives and lost. I stand atop their corpses. I don't regret it. I mustn't. The person who won, stole their way to the top, has all the more obligation to stay strong. And yet, I understand that, and yet still feel restless. Is my worth really based solely on compensating for their debts? Before I lost my memories, is the Michael Lee sitting here now a person worthy of being a master? I don't know how quite to put this, but is it really that important if you have memories or not? I'm an AI. Both my body and my personality were originally created to be a certain way, and that doesn't involve any past experiences. I run myself as me, and even if I am artificial, I live in the present. In the same way you, Senpai, you, Lee, are living in the present. Even without your past, your soul remains the same. Regardless of whether you have a past or not, your abilities are hardwired. The performance you exhibit is hardwired. Well, I know that experience in doing something raises one's ability, so let's leave the details aside. What I'm basically trying to say is that you're fantastic even without a past, Senpai. No matter your situation, there must be someone that owes you for your help. I get that sort of feeling. Sakura does her utmost best in explaining it so as to not encourage my disheartened self. Her compassion eases the pain in my heart. Though this doesn't actually solve anything, just hearing her say that, not having a past is fine, was a warm light upon my sorry self. Hearing those words from an AI isn't very convincing, is it? That's not true. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I knew I might get scolded, but I wanted to express my thoughts to you, Senpai. But it's so very strange even to me. To me, Senpai, you're, like, special. Even if there's no reason, I don't want to leave you alone. Your wish is to escape from this place, Senpai. As an AI, helping you is logically to be expected. I'm not sure why, but in spite of that, it feels like you and I are similar. It makes me want to root for you. Sakura laughs jokingly. I'm not very good AI, am I? Next thing I knew, all the uneasiness lurking inside of me dissipated. I guess it's thanks to Sakura, and the black tea she made for me. No, I had nothing to do with it. Did you know? This is magic tea. It helps all your emotions settle out. This girl is more than an AI. This can't be a standard Sakura AI. This is more. She has more feelings and more emotion than a standard AI would have. Sakura smiles bashfully. I've seen that gesture before. That's right. This is the setting that I've seen countless times in that dream previously. I don't think it was a dream. I have a feeling that I've spent countless peaceful moments with Sakura here. Countless times here? With me? I nod. That's the feeling I'm getting. After Sakura mulls it over for a while. It's just your imagination, Lee. I've spoken with you 3 times here so far. AI, unlike quasi-spiritualized humans, don't consciously or unconsciously forget things, so there's no mistake. Oh, I see. Something is bugging me, but I don't think Sakura would lie. No, there's no reason why an AI would lie. Well, it's about that time. If I hold you here for too long, Leo will start yelling at me. Be careful exploring the labyrinth. Keep up the good work, Senpai. Sakura sees me out of the infirmary. Alright, let's get our heads back in the game and continue the exploration. Alright, let me check something first. So, also, apparently guys, once you get the bad end On the Triple C route, you also get BB's second SG, Confining Desire, an SG acquired without even realizing it. After returning alive from imaginary number space, it's apparently BB's second SG, an SG of the same type as Monopolizing Desire. It can be a bizarre SG depending on the circumstances. I want to lock you up. I don't want to let you out into the world. It'd be nice if you all had was me, and such desires solidify into actual implementation. The imaginary number space called the dog space was likely influenced greatly by this SG. Interesting. Wants to own me completely. How you holding up?
お休みをいただいたら回復しました。余分な箇所を切り捨てて最適化したので、すぐに生徒会に復帰できますよ。それよりお茶を入れますね。せっかく来てくれたんです。私もお役に立ち。
Watch out! Sakura stumbles and I only barely catch her. I feel Sakura's body in my arms. She's unusually cold. Her warmth from before, as if she were a living being, hardly half of it is left. Maybe just like the moon cell, she's already been eroded down. Is it really happening to your body as well?
それは、その。
Sakura hesitates, but I repeat my question again. By principle, AI can't lie. That compelling force isn't as strong as a command seal, though. If she has a duty to keep a topic confidential, then it might be fruitless to ask, but I would expect that she has to give some response to a master's question. Yes, it's heavy-handed, but this is about her health after all. If Sakura is going to take on this burden, then the bare minimum she can do is make sure I know what's going on.
わかりました。リンさんやラニさんは気づいているだろうし、先輩だけ仲間外れはやっぱり嫌です。私もムーンセルの侵食に合わせて構成情報が崩れ始めています。
Ah, that sucks.
マスターの健康管理も今では難しい状況です。お弁当くらいはなんとか作れるんですけど、でもまだお役に立てます。リンさんとラニさんが常時アップデートしてくれていますから。
Updates. So basically, they're forcibly keeping her functioning through additional patches on her, breaking down from the degradation as she is. Humans call this taking drastic measures. They're just slapping big bandages over the holes popping up all over her. That's all it is. It does nothing to treat her wounds, let alone solve the root of the problem.
いいんです。そもそも初めから壊れていたんです。私、本当ならもっと早くに消えていたんです。だからどうか気を使わないでください。先輩に悲しい顔をされるのは辛いです。
There were no bluffs in her smile. She's genuinely concerned about me. I need to think of something. Something I can do for her right now. Transfer Sakura Mint to her. Yes. That's important. Sakura Mint. That's right. Sakura Mint. This only applies to the far side of the moon, but Sakura Mint serves as a power source within the moon cell. It's an imaginary element in the cyberspace. Magical energy, or mana, unevenly distributed throughout this domain. It doesn't have some almighty power that can do anything, but shouldn't it be able to at least keep Sakura from falling apart?
そんなダメです。サクラメントは貴重なソースです。先輩が自分のために使ってください。
That's exactly what I'll do. I'll help myself by using it on Sakura. I don't know the reason why myself. It's just that I don't want Sakura to suffer. I want her to keep smiling. Like she used to before. Right here and now.
先輩のバカ。
Transferring Sakura Mint to her was easy. Sakura has always been manipulated by the administrative side of the moon cell to keep balance here in cyberspace. AI like Sakura probably take it as belonging to them more seriously than us masters do.
ごめんなさい先輩。でもありがとうございます。体が温かくなってすごく楽になりました。
And at the very least, it doesn't seem like you have any leeches burning off any more mana off of you too. Sakura smiles and I smile back. I grab her hand to check how she's faring. Her body temperature is normal again. I'm glad. This should keep her pain away for a while. What's up, Sakura? I thought her pain went away, but she's oddly fidgety. Is there another problem? I ask her if something's bothering her.
いえ、ちょっとわからなくて。
She doesn't understand.
はい。前からおかしいなって気づいてはいたんですよ。でもその原因がわからなくて。私は皆さんの健康管理のために作られた AI です。私が先輩のお世話をするのは当然のことなんです。そうなんですけど、月の裏側に来てからずっとおかしくて、優先順位がずれているというか、私の中で先輩に関することが皆さんの健康管理より上位に設定されているんです。これいけないことですよね。この人はかけがえのない最初の友達なんだって。
Oh, is that how it is? I feel genuinely happy about being considered special to her, as well as a little embarrassed.
でも単に効率論なんだと思います。現状ムーゼルの正常化に最も適した人材が先輩ですから、その先輩を最優先するのは AI として当然ですよね。
I nod. That could very well be. I see. Since Michael is a human that could save the moon cell, Sakura gives me priority. These AI are something else. It's as calculating and self-serving as biased as it gets. One could call it such, but...
そう、当然なんです。私はおかしくない。先輩を優先するのは論理的です。なのにどうしてそんな当然のことがこんなに嬉しいのかわからない。これじゃあ私も。
Sakura looks down and murmurs something to herself.
なんでもないです。気にしないでください。私 AI ですから。というか元気になったからお茶入れますね。やっぱりお茶ですよね、お茶。
Sakura begins preparing some tea. Thank goodness. In any case, Sakura is in better spirits again. Looks like I can return to exploring the labyrinth without anything holding me back. Good job. We'll get right to analyzing the data you just obtained. You did well too, Sakura. Since Mike is back, you can turn down the map output. You must be tired as well. Sakura? Oh no. Time to help her. Transfer complete. I sent Sakura to the infirmary. The question is whether she'll stay in there and focus on restoring herself now. Gee, she held on until right before we shut the system down. That girl is getting more and more reckless. Sakura was transported to the infirmary. A transfer route to the infirmary was set up thanks to Rani. It seems like Rani expected this to happen sooner or later. But this is a problem. I've run out of ideas. Miss Tosaka, what about you? Sorry, even if I'm racking my brain, I can't think of any more suggestions for version updates.
私は未熟です。
Then we have no choice but to have her put up with it for us. As a technician, I feel ashamed. I feel the same way. We still have to rely on Sakura though. Ryan looks down in frustration. These two have been able to mitigate Sakura's damage so far, but that option no longer works. From this point on, if I infiltrate anything, I'll simply disintegrate. Mike, once you settle down, go to the infirmary. That girl seems to enjoy it when you visit her.
会長
I propose the same. Please treat Sakura well. Ren and Ronnie care for Sakura from the bottom of their hearts. It's been a while since they became allies fighting alongside one another. And I'm obviously a part of that team. I don't expect my visits to heal Sakura's damage, but if it'll help make Sakura happy, I'll drop by whenever. Alright, this is definitely new. Do you have a second before you go? Look at that sway. I didn't think it was right of me to butt in, and since I don't have experience with this to begin with, I figured I would keep quiet. But I can't keep it in, so I'll say it. Clearing the labyrinth so many times, I came to have a vague suspicion as to what's going on. The far side of the moon, which isn't using the Holy Grail, is being taken over to serve as one of BB's faculties. Everything outside of the moon cell's core is becoming synonymous with BB's body. I explained this before, right? So that's where the problem lies. You've infiltrated the labyrinth countless times. Why have you been able to? Even if we are to construct a gate, BB should have made it so that the intruders are rejected. Since she's an AI, I'm sure it works differently than it does for humans, but fundamentally, a body is made to eliminate foreign matter. For BB to allow you in means that, how should I put it? I'll give it to you straight. Doesn't that mean that BB likes you? Well, I'm not sure what to make of that.
会長
I also have an opinion on that. Would you like to hear it? Now it's Ronnie, and she's readjusted her glasses all formally. She's got Tiger Mom look on her face. Please forget about BB. She's not important here. This is about Sakura. You're becoming essential to her existence. Your priority level with her is unusual. She places more precedence on your safety than she does in preserving herself. This is nothing more than speculation, but perhaps Sakura likes you? Likes me. But she's an AI. An AI? Liking me in that way? Yes, Sakura has allotted more thought space to you than necessary, regardless of the fact that the moon cell is being encroached upon and of the amount of wear it imposes on her. Since I'm still learning of the subtle workings of the heart, I don't know what meaning this has, but please be as sincere with her as you can. I'll also be giving it my all. I don't think that's how it is with Sakura. BB's definitely the one who likes Mike here.
却下です
There's no logic behind that. It's contradictory to hurt the one you love. Sakura is the one fond of Michael.
冗談じゃない
There's no contradiction. I know what it's like when you're interested in someone and just want to prod him a bit.
断じて認めません
That's unique to you, Miss Tosaka. I see that Sakura is a wholesome maiden model and has the same thought routines I do. They started to quarrel, putting their respective claims forward. I mean, they're both right. With no interest in stopping them, I silently leave the student council room. Anyway, let's head to the infirmary. Unrelated to Rin and Ronnie's opinions, I need to thank Sakura for helping us despite her pain. Alright, student council room. Now we go there. Ba-na-na. Oh, I can't take them fast travel? Fine. Fine. You're gonna make me walk? Or run? I'm here. I'll wait here. Tend to her. Thanks, Saber. I have Saber wait in the hallway for me and enter the infirmary.
あの
I hear a frail voice come from the bed. I tell her who I am and then ask if I can go over to her. Of course. I'll get some tea ready right now. But please give me one moment. I'm checking a few things. I hear it's not quite thudding and banging, but from the other side of the curtains, I hear the sounds of rushing around. They're more like snapping and clicking sounds, maybe. Sorry to make you wait. Now I should be perfectly fine. I can chat, no problem.
ありがとうございます
Thank you for visiting me, Senpai. As you can see, I'm feeling much better, so I'll be heading back to the student council room soon. No, your hair has gotten a lot more whiter and you need to rest. The way she smiles makes me want to smile back, but I can't honestly be happy right now. Sakura is clearly pushing herself. Her hair is changing even more in color, and I don't know if she can't regulate her body temperature or what because I hold her hand and it's cold like porcelain. That warmth she initially had, as if she were a living, breathing being, is no longer there. Only a little labyrinth left to go. We need to clear it as soon as possible, defeat Melt Lilith, reach the core before BB does, and send you back to the near side, Senpai. As if to disguise her poor health, Sakura continues talking with a smile on her face. I will keep playing along, ask about her feelings. Oh. I'm probably going to ask about her feelings. I'm not going to play along. I know what she's doing, but I care about her too, you know? I was talking to Rin and Ronnie about this just now. I asked Sakura about the reason why she's so dedicated. Does Sakura have emotions, like those two were saying? Does she like me? Do I like Senpai? I've said it before. Of course I do. Michael Lee is a highly effective master who's going to fix the moon cell. A senpai like that deserves my cooperation, right? That's not what I mean. Well, this would be simple if it was, but it's not. I tell her to forget the moon cell and suppose I wasn't a master. In a human way, how does she feel about me? I don't think that hypothetical even warrants a simulation. Senpai's priority would go down. I don't understand. I feel strange. What is this? I care for you because you should be prioritized, yet I want to prioritize you because I care for you. It's as if I'm human. I say this and Sakura clams up. Apparently to her, an AI, she must never be human-like. However, to me, she was human-like from the beginning. There must have been a day where I thought, I want to protect her. A day where I was in here in this infirmary while we were chatting together like we are today. You must be mistaken, Senpai. I mean, I don't know what love is. I can't quantify likes and dislikes. Goodwill and ill will are rational things. However, love is the one thing I cannot reproduce. Love is a contradiction unique to humans, and it's inherently unnecessary. The moon cell will not recognize phenomena which cannot be proven experimentally. Science denies love. That's the reason you're mistaken to think I can't simply like a human. There's no way I can come to like you, Senpai. I'm utterly incapable of doing so. Sakura, blushing, looks down and stops talking. Well, whether or not it's impossible, that's how you feel. Science denies love. Those words leave a heavy impression on me. That's the moon cell's current conclusion on the matter. When a human pursues another human, they merely act in the pursuit of reproduction. Pleasure and joy are merely factors that accelerate reproduction. No love is involved. No, something, love, which alters the criteria for one's survival over dubious reasons, isn't even necessary. But please don't worry about it. I'll be biased towards Senpai until the very end, even though I don't know the reason why. What's up with that? Personally, I want her to state the reason clearly. I'm not sure I like her choice of the word bias. Having relaxed while we were talking, Sakura stands up. She insists that because she got enough rest, she'll be returned to the student council room. As much as I'd like to keep her resting, we don't have time. All I can do is... I'm transferring some Sakura into her because also that's where her Sakura petals are. Okay, ready. I'm sorry for bothering you again with this, but I'm happy. It, of course, helps numb the pain, but I go to leave the infirmary ahead of her. We ended up talking for a lot longer than I thought we would. Saber must be tired of waiting. May I ask a question myself? It's about BB. I cannot bring myself to like BB. I despise her. But what about you, Senpai? How do you see BB? I'm sure you're all connected in some way. I think about it calmly and end up surprising even myself. I really have no hatred for BB. I understand that she's the root of all evil, but I can't bring myself to detest her. I see. Still, we have to fight BB. Senpai, you're fighting to protect humanity. No, to protect Rin, Rani, and the Moon Cell, right? That's not enough. I also want to protect the girl standing before me. You don't have to. I'm an AI. I'm just a system. I repeat that I still want to protect her anyway. I want to go back to where we're supposed to be. With you. That's how I truly feel. If you can pull it off, you'll have nothing to regret. Such an ending, even within the Moon Cell, that would be extraordinary, I think. I leave the infirmary. I'm still worried about Sakura's health. Let's switch gears. There's not much time left. We need to defeat Meltlith and rush to the core.